What's up, everyone? It's Ray Vaughn from Love Lola. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Check out the video. If you like it, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you really like it, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, so today we're going to be making this cute little thing from UhOh Creations by Tara. I love that name. So it's basically, it's a little stocking stuffer for our fur babies. How cute is this? It's so cute. It's so easy to make. So let's get into it. Now, let me tell you, I am doing a modified version. So the way that the pattern comes, it comes with an exterior and it comes with a lining. I'm being lazy, or I'm just, I just decided to modify and I'm not going to do a lining. With that being said, I'm going to be changing a few steps in the pattern. So please pay attention. Again, this is the way to do it if you do not want to sew a lining. Okay? Follow her instructions if you want to sew a lining. If you don't want to sew a lining, do what I'm doing, okay? Here we go. I've cut out 2 of my exterior pieces, the paw. Today I'm using this fur kind of fabric because it's a dog print. I just thought a paw, I thought that was cute. I got this from Hobby Lobby or Joann's a long time ago. You can find it anywhere. So anyway, I've cut out the 2 paw pieces. I've cut out 2 of the top pieces. And because I'm not using lining, I didn't want the very top of my, so when it's together, I didn't want the very top of it to show my lining or show my interfacing, because I did use Sophie's interfacing on these 4 pieces. So what I did was when I cut out that top piece pattern, I just cut the bottom. I left about an inch. I cut the bottom part an inch longer than what the template was, and then I just folded it over and added a stitch so that when the stocking is finished, like this, from the very top, that interfacing won't be peeping out. Does that make sense? Okay, moving on. I am using leather for my little paw prints. How cute are these paw prints, y'all? If you hear yelling, my baby's having a play date with her friends, so just ignore it. Everybody's okay. I promise. They're just crazy. Okay, so for my paw prints, I am using leather. So whatever you use is exposed edges. And y'all, it's a dog stuffing. Like, let's not get too serious about it. She does have a placement on the templates that show you where to place it. I'm not going to use it because it's paw prints. I'm just going to put them down. So I've sewn, you cut out 4 of these the pad parts. And 1 of these, y'all, look how cute that is. And for my strap, you're supposed to cut, what she says, and then fold it like a strap. I'm just using leather piece, so I'm not doing all of that. I just cut 1 leather piece, the same length that she did in the pattern, and I cut it 1/2 inch wide. And I'm not going to add it the way she did in the pattern. I'm just going to, at the end, take it and stick it inside the very side of this and use a rivet to connect it. Y'all, I'm just making this I'm making it really easy and really fast. Okay, so that's what I'm doing. You do you, boo. Okay, but this is what I'm doing. So I've got all of this cut out. I was gonna hot glue this on so that it will stay in place so that I can sew it, but I can't find my hot glue gun. I took it downstairs for a project with my daughter and I don't know what happened to it. So I'm just gonna be using some good old school Elmer's glue to get this placed on so that we can get it stitched. It's not that serious. It just needs to be there long enough to hold it there for us to sew it on. I don't know why I put it there instead of on here. It's holding surprisingly good. I just tried to move that and it wouldn't move. I didn't think that it would stick that well. Can Cute, cute, cute. I love it already. Okay, so now we're gonna grab our top piece, and you'll notice that the top part of this is slightly shorter than the bottom part. For this next step, you want the shorter piece to be what you're connecting to the top of this, okay? So we're grabbing the shorter piece, and we're gonna place it so that it is, let me remember, because it's gonna fold over later. So both of our paw pieces are right side facing up. And that's opposite from the pattern, and that's because in the pattern, she's using a lining. Okay, so again, please don't get confused. This is the way I'm doing it because I'm not putting a lining. So both of my pieces are right side facing up. And I'm gonna get these sewn together with 1/2 inch seam allowance. All right, now we are going to place our seam allowance so that the seam allowance is going down towards the bottom. And we're gonna top stitch along this seam on this bottom piece. So we're top stitching on this part, the paw part, okay? Okay, and now I'm gonna repeat the same thing to the back piece, okay? So it's right side facing up. This is also right side facing up with the shortest piece of this piece being laid against this. Okay. Oh, I need to do my, I need to get this added on. Let me change my thread to brown really quick. Okay, so I've got my little paw prints put on. That one's a little lopsided, but it's all good. Okay, so now I'm going to take these. I'm just going to place these right sides together. And now we're going to go and sew this at, let's see. Okay, so now we're going to go and sew these together at 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. I'm going to sew mine together at 1/4 of an inch just because I'm using fur and I don't want to have to trim it down afterwards because it's just going to be more hair I have to clean up. But but the pattern says 3/8 of an inch and then trim it down to 1/4. But I'm going to just do it at 1/4 right now and not trim.
Is there somewhere on here that heard? Maybe they does it. I don't believe you.
You don't believe me?
I'm gonna check. 3, 2, 1. That was easy.
How did you know they were in there?
Because I believe people. I never ever believe people.
You want to go in another place
let me count again. Okay. 1, 2.
Wait, Lola, you gotta give him time.
Yeah, I know. I got to 15. After
Okay.
14, 15.
I know, but you gotta give him time to walk out the room and then start counting. Alright, so once we've got it sewn together, I'm going to just take it and turn it out. Oh, there's a thread. Alright. You can't see the shape of the paw quite as much because I used fur, but it's still cute. I think I got it all. Yep. We're good. Yep. Okay, and now, so cute. Now we're gonna take this and roll it over. And there we go. We're done. So there's going to be a little bit of exposed edges on the very side, the top. I'm okay with that. If you don't want exposed edges, what you can do is while it's right side facing out, you can go and do like a, what is it called? Oh, what is that called? That seam that you can do so that when you turn it out, your edges will be exposed. I can't think of it right now. I'll try to remember it and go and edit and get it added to the side. But yeah, if you don't want your edges to be exposed, just do a quick little seam while it's... So once you're at this part, before you flip this down, you would go right here along the side where the seam is and just fold it. And then do a little top stitch right there at 1/8 of an inch seam allowance. Just make sure that this is trimmed down, you know, to at least 1/8 of an inch. And then add that seam allowance, and then when you roll it over, there'll be no exposed edges. Why can't I think of that? I feel like it's not an English seam, but some kind of seam. Anyway, all right, and there we go. So cute. Okay, and now I'm gonna go and get this added, and all I'm gonna do is stick this here on the corner. So I'm going to add this on the back piece right next to that side seam part. And I'm just going to put a hole through all of those pieces. Okay, and so the hole is going through both ends of this, okay? And through this back piece. All right, I'm gonna grab a rivet. All right, there we go. All right. There we go. How stinking cute is this? All right, let me go get some pictures. Thanks for watching. Yeah, if you enjoyed it, then please take a second to hit like and subscribe for me, okay? I have a link down below to where you can get this pattern from UhOh Creations. And I just hope you guys are enjoying your holidays, and I'll see you next time. Bye.